need bloopers.
All right, I'll clap.
I can clap. We just gonna wait for them outside to stop having their conversation.
Go to sleep, friends.
Okay, let's do this. So hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Hunnies, your so like always, I am Ashley.
My name is Sarah.
I'm Danae.
And I'm Rianne.
No, pure. So
Ashley be on her DJ time, man.
like
last episode was pew pew pew.
I feel like we need like a soundboard or something
excitement.
Like yay!
Like a mic drop.
We could get the thingy on the phone.
Next time?
Yes, next time. Yeah. We need a soundboard.
But before we dive in, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to our podcast on all platforms. And you can follow us on Instagram at Honey It's Yours.
You see, she got the name of this episode.
We got it.
Getting better.
We're getting there.
All right. From the last one.
All right, but like, let's get into it. So, love. Love. What is love? No, we're not gonna go that deep. Yet, we are gonna talk about love today and some, I guess the basics of that, like dating, right? Like, what do y'all look like? Yeah, what does that look like for you guys? Like, what are your ideal partners? I mean, we have somebody that's in a relationship now, so it might be a little bit easier. But.
How about we just say statuses and then we can go off of like what is dating?
Yeah. Okay.
Single.
For
tax purposes. For all purposes.
According to the tax return, I'm single.
But like all purposes.
Single. Is it really though? That's facts.
No, because really, you're single until you're married.
Y'all finally single when you're married?
No. We'll cross that bridge when we get.
You don't have single when married.
You don't have to file single, but you can still file separate.
You can do married
or
jointly. No.
Why?
It depends.
It would depend on what the money is looking like and which way we could get the most return. But I was gonna say married still. I ain't gonna
based
lie.
on deductions. Married, filing together. But yeah, single. Go ahead, Sarah.
Oh, I'm single, definitely.
Definitely, I'm single.
Listen, man, I can't handle it.
I am single. I have always been single.
Whoa. Why are you lying to the camera?
And this is why we need to explain dating and like what single is.
Oh my god.
There's single for tax purposes. There's single not entertaining nobody.
There is single as in I am not in a relationship with anybody. If I'm not in a relationship,
I'm not dating. Single. I'm not talking to nobody.
You said you've always been single.
Yeah.
Oh.
Whoa, do y'all know something I don't know? Cause legit.
Yo, me. Yeah. Go ahead.
I think that's like I said. Single entails unless you don't have a title with nobody, you're single. So for all intents and purposes,
a single.
Look at you backing
single.
Up.
No, because I already said the talking.
Oh, we gonna get into that.
Yeah, like all of that. So,
but I'm in a relationship.
Look at her.
I'm in a relationship.
Lockdown.
Ready.
So what is dating? Define that, because it seems like we all have a different definition of what that looks like.
Yes,
let's start.
And I feel like it has to be talked about on like a timeline.
Okay.
From the first,
timeline.
Depending how you meet, and like if the person is known, if it's like first I see you out and I want to take you out on a date.
Okay, so wait, so are we talking about friends, like what dating is, or what like? Hold on, let's see if I can make this make sense.
Because what's talking and what's dating?
What I define as dating is that we are going out to dates.
We are going out to do things together in public.
Yes.
Okay. So
we're talking.
So dating is an action.
It doesn't mean I'm your girlfriend.
Dating is the actual action of going out.
That's what I've
setting a date.
So if we have been talking, like via text, phone, whatever, but we have never actually gone outside, we're not dating.
No,
we talking.
That's talking. Talking stage.
But they're different types of dating.
Somebody?
Yeah, it's a vetting process.
That's the going on the date.
For me, the vetting process, like, doesn't depend. Like, it depends on your, like, you can vet via text and all of that stuff and like phone conversations, and then you can vet once you go out in public. But once we start vetting, doesn't necessarily mean that we're dating. It's just like,
do I want to invest?
Like, do I want to? Cuffing season has started. The drafting begins. That starts. Ooh, that sounds sounded crazy. But like everyone knows, like that's the type of language is used. Like the season starts in the summer, and that's when you start making your roster, who you want to draft, and then it goes down from there until Valentine's Day.
You see, I don't even move like that. I don't. No. What is this view you have of me?
But I feel like within after talking, you have dating, and then within that, there's dating exclusively, and then there's dating vetting. I'm vetting the options on my roster.
So do you vet after you stamp it as exclusive?
No.
No, exclusive. I'm saying no, because the order. We said
if you're
vetting the options, and then you pick one exclusively. I choose you,
and that's different.
You are the star,
and that's different from boyfriend.
And I'm dropping. Yes, I want to focus on you.
Once they ask you to be their girlfriend,
and then it hops into relationship.
That's when it's like that's when the relationship is.
Okay, so that's my question. Then, what's the difference between that exclusively dating period and that boyfriend girlfriend period title?
It's like you know me. Like
people hide behind like the idea of a title or the idea of like you're my girlfriend type of vibe. That scares people. But saying I'm exclusive, just like
but
safe.
But
I'm chilling right here. If we're exclusive, it's a protection of it. But I could dip out whenever I want.
No, but I also
never.
Well, okay, well hold on because
I made the choice. I just dropped all my other options.
Right.
But that's not fair. Hold on, because one, you could dip out at any point in time. Let's just make that clear. Like until we're married, as far as I'm concerned, you could dip out at any point in time. But exclusive dating does not necessarily mean that I'm ready to make you my boyfriend or girlfriend either yet. Like it can be, I've been dating multiple people, learning what I like, what I don't like, going out, seeing. Out of the people, I'm getting tired of the multiple people, or like I can see something in you and I want to spend time solely focusing on this and not having to balance and maneuver all the other options to see if you could be my girlfriend. It's hard to do that when you're going on mad dates with different people.
When you put it like that.
You know what I'm saying? Like there's levels to it. Better. I think when you get into some situations where you're doing all the things of a boyfriend or girlfriend before you get the title, but y'all are still in that exclusive dating phase, that's when it gets into the murky waters.
Like why aren't you making a commitment?
Why aren't you making the commitment? Yeah, and that's a different conversation.
Stamp it.
But
do you guys have like your mode of dating? Do you guys like the options, or do you can't like not be able to focus on options? I'm jumbling up, but like for me, I can't do many options. It has to be maybe 2, 3. The conversations get blurred in between. Did I say did you say good morning today already to you? Did I talk about
the other
this?
day? I was like, "Oh, you coming back home to New York?" He goes, "Nah, bro, I live in Connecticut." I said,
"Sarah."
I said, "Yo, my fault."
But wrong person.
I live in Connecticut.
For my cousin.
I didn't even. I just said, "All right, my fault. I forgot." Because I genuinely did. Because he was born in New York, and I remember having that conversation with him. So I thought he still lived in New York, like upstate or something. But I forgot that he moved to Connecticut. But
that does
I said I didn't say Florida, so.
This is crazy. I had to start making use of like the notes section in my phone.
I saw that recently.
You know how like when you add a contact to your phone, it's like their birthday, like their phone number, their address. At the bottom, there's a note section, so I take notes on the person, so I know.
Some
who
people
it is.
have like.
Okay. That's crazy. I don't know.
Okay, if I know your birthday is really important to you, I met you
I'm putting it in the notes
in September.
That makes sense.
I don't have enough to remember, because I have other birthdays to remember. But when that October come around, it's in the notes.
Remembering my birthday though is different than you like remembering the person. Like this one lives in New York. Like
you gotta do that too. Well, when I was
Wait, what notes are we taking?
Prior
what do the notes look like? What do the notes look like?
Okay, for me, it starts out as like key things that they've mentioned that I can tell are like identifiers. So like this is this one. So like let's say he's the basketball player. This is the basketball player. He plays for this team. He likes this team. Is his sport. Da 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 da. This one is the artist. He likes doing this. So I have notes to kind of distinguish who is who, because I also don't like to give people their name. I give them like a nickname. So like the poets.
We used to talk about
the football players.
I feel like one guy who's listening to this is gonna get so triggered because your name is not what you think your name is on the girl's phone.
Yeah, see,
if it's saved.
No, I'll save it, but I won't save it as your name.
I'm not saving it for a very long time. But also, I'm not wild like y'all. Like I don't do
y'all.
okay, Rianne and Ashley just said that they take notes.
I don't take notes. Yes. I've seen that recently on TikTok that guys have folders for each girl.
I heard about the folders, but I have my notes.
And then I'm like, wow, you have notes. I've never done that before. Takes notes.
I don't do that.
Once it gets past, like, let's say something important happens, I'll put like a date and I'll be like, this happened today. Like, if this is something that is key, like he's gonna reference this, I need to know what happened, when it happened, and why it happened. So I write it down.
Is it like a life event? Like,
it could be like
for example,
so today we had a conversation and we kind of got into an argument because he said that he does not like pineapples on his pizza. That's a dumb argument to make, but it could be something like that where it's like, this is something that happened that this may come up in the future and it needs to be referenced. Yeah, I just like a date stamp because in my head I like a timeline and knowing what happened when and why I felt the way I did because I like to think and overthink about my feelings. Because you like to reference back? Exactly. See, why did I behave this way? Why was I tight this day? Why was I happy this day?
Do I like him? Like,
but that's because you're a big vlogger person, so that makes sense. Like, you do that whole journaling. I have to collect everything. Process.
Yeah, I like the data.
But yo, and
it's data.
Yeah, for me with dating, I don't do like
vibes.
I mean, it depends. Like, I used to be very much on like, I can only date 1 or 2 people at a time. I'm going on a date. Respectfully. I'm going on a date. I have gone on multiple dates in one day.
That's a fact.
I have gone for lunch and then gone for dinner. Mm-hmm. That's not You're looking up for no, I know Sarah goes look and do something. That's not tired. I'm not necessarily. It depends on the type of. If I'm tired, I would cancel the second one. Be like, yo, I went out today. I'm tired. We could.
Does the first one know about the second one, and does the second one know about the first?
It depends on the levels and the ranks. Like if you're up in the ranks,
if you're up there, you gonna know.
If you're like
no, because if you're up in there is a ranking. This one that just like the most. Me, it's not.
You always gotta have top 5. And top 5 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
But my thing is, I don't have the cuffing season thing, and I don't even do like the ranking. Like I don't think of it like that. But like. If we've been doing this for the longest, how I feel about you, how transparent our relationship has become, how open and honest I have become. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna tell you, I have definitely told a guy, he's like, oh, why you look nice? I'm like, oh yeah, I just came from a date.
Mm-hmm. You wanna know how it was?
I've been telling them too. Like, how was it? And it's for me, it's not like a jealousy thing or whatever. It's like we're having a conversation. If you're not exclusively dating me, you have no rank or rights over me.
I actually went on a date last 2 weeks ago. And the guy said, when was the last time you went on a date? I said 2 weeks ago. And then he was like, oh, how was it? I was like, what are you asking? You want to know?